to give thanks to God, all of you who have taken part today. To say that in social work.
Before I administer the oath, I just wanted to tell you how this party has formed. I want to inform you, I'm in this party for 52 years now. Our President and Chief Minister Rio, we were together in this party in 1973. We were youth wing office bearers, and he was once youth wing office President Kohima Division, also state level president once. We started in 1973. Friends, many of you are in this party for a few years with the part, but again, it is the will of God, the desire of public. All have come together, and many of you are new to this party, and it is God's will that we all have come together and join this regional party. This party was born on 21st October 1963, registered on 29th November, contested in 1964. And today, this is the day that many party leaders, many leaders, we have come together to work together, and we work for Naga issue. I, on behalf of this central office, welcome every one of you to this most important program. Now we'll go for our oath taking. I request everyone to stand up. Hereby pledge on this day.
Hereby pledge on this day.
The 31st October 2025. That I accept the aims. Objectives. And principles of the Naga People's Front. That I shall remain faithful and loyal to the NPF Constitution and subject to the party discipline.
That I shall remain faithful and loyal to the NPF Constitution and be subjected to the party discipline.
That I shall do nothing against the interests of the party.
That I shall do nothing against the interests of the party.
And will honestly abide by the decisions. And directives given by the central office of the NPF from time to time. I shall execute my duties and responsibilities as of the party during the tenure 2025 to 2030. Faithfully and diligently. You all stand up and request our COB members, CB members, core members, and all the frontal chiefs who are present here. I want to give my best respect to you all. I was in NPF, but for the time being, I left this party. Now, coming back home, so I'm here to speak a few words. It is really, really beautiful and very good that our NPF leaders and our Honourable Chief Minister, Dr. Nipilio, expanding this NPF political party to Manipur and Arunachal is a very good achievement. And now, looking forward, we have to work very hard as a political party workers, and we have to strengthen our Chief Minister's hand, and we have to work very strongly for our party government. Expanding political party, Naga political party to other states is not a matter of joke. It is a very beautiful and appreciable. So let us all keep it in mind and let us try our best to work for the betterment of our Naga people. Secondly, two brothers coming together, that is NPF and NNDP, joining together. We should not think that only joining, but we have, as joining together, we have to work hard. We have to work hard, right from grassroots level to the top level.
Friends, political party keeps on changing because of the situation and because of circumstances. But in whichever party you may be, so long you remain in the party, the first and foremost thing for all of us is to be the loyalty to the party. Walibi amar nakalende do, amar nakakando, party nam lobo, kam to serve korbo. Iniga beshi jai. So, it is not only wrong in your part, but it is wrong in the eyes of God also. So long you remain in the party, try to be loyal and obedient and dedicated to the party. As we have just read at the oath preach in the oath. What you have read, it was after prayer and for that, for taking, after that it was sanctified by the prayer in the name of God. So all of us, let us keep this in mind while working. In fact, when this merger issue was discussed, I was also little in confusion and dilemma. Ami ekta amar azandi laka kisa ekta bobo. Ekta poside Tuide Shukra Kusti Kilisha. To takot wala Tangpo wala we huru wala name mase kirai se. Tai huru wala niche hoise, tangpo wala to uporde hoise. Wali bi huru wala to bisi chalak se. Dai do tangpo wala ka tik ito yati ठीक नीचे तो हुए माना इन्हें का पांडी से ठीक थोड़ी से ना पैसे आज तो तुम्हें पापा एले भी नशरीबो तुम्हें अम्मा एले भी नशरीबो तो हुरु वाराबा इतो गुआपरा ऊपर वाला चितिया मानो तो कांडी से चितिया वाला है कांडी से हारा वाला नोएगा ना तो अमी itu start mong kisah tu kita monte papi tak kisah. But when I thoroughly studied the situation, circumstances, and the wisdom of our leader, our chief minister, haru dialogue taga leader kan. Kita tagal laka abna kiase, ami itu study kurena, ami itu thori baise. And it is a greatness of the leadership was lying with our leader and his wisdom and his vision. God has given him that wisdom and vision. Kiri, achi Nagaland taman saili mane. Faction है नोए, faction भी इत्यादि 30 over हो से तो अमान सब जाने, faction है नोए, even our civil societies, organizations, हमी पापा Nagaland population 20 lakhs कोई इतने भी ठीक तो 20 पंचायत है था मगान 20 lakhs तो कोई अले पंचायत है Wali itu सब हिसाब करना world highest social organization, society organization, faction, की था तो world अमान नकागाने first होबो. itu society तो अमान first kita भी होबो. Wali organization, faction, society tadi तो नकाई first होबो. अमान नकालका नेम दोस. तो itu saya kena अमर लका leader. Dr. Neferu. Tai laka wisdom, vision to tikigana. Itu greatness of the man. Itu ase guna mi pabise. Kili, amagan kuni kung kichidanay, kung kikunana. Holi be amagan regional te, Twitter party thagato, achi ekta. Pona boleh parado. Manuk naga khangke, unity kuribi, melabi, na, melikana takibi, kugana. Not by word, but by action, amangat 30 parise. Naga khan mukus thaga khan to, itu tai khabi study kure thakibo. सब नहले भी कुंभा मानो तो इतो स्टडी करेबो तो इतो है मकान लगा leadership लगा मकान लगा sacrifice तो इतो वैसे.
Yes, we go on the provisions enshrined in these constitutions, but we function like the US as well as the British. US democracy is a democracy. Unlike parliamentary democracy, theirs is a presidential type of democracy. So they go through the process of election of the president. And president is a very powerful man, as per the US Constitution. If you see the Indian and British parliament, the prime minister is the most powerful man. So our constitution adopts both in the way we function. Sometimes we take out from the provision. Sometimes we go by convention, like the British style of functioning, British constitution. Sometimes we go through precedents. These are British style of functionings. And many a times, because a big meeting like this cannot be called all the time, we, time to time, from the central office, issue office memorandum to keep the office functioning, going, and for smooth transaction of the office business in our day-to-day functioning. So this is how the party function. Some of you may be little worried how the constitution functions. Sometimes it is outside the constitution, how it happens. So if you see such thing, you must remember that there must be an office memorandum in existence to corroborate, to correlate our office function. And therefore, whatever President says, our party is a very disciplined party. We will decide together collectively. But there are issues where we cannot come to a consensus. We rely on the working committee and also the president. So whatever the president decides is almost the final. Remember that. We are not there to question. That is the way we function. But president is expected not to mislead us, not to misguide the party. He is always expected to be a person having a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience. And you have seen all these people, the pictures in front of you. These are the people who have served this party. And that's how this party functions. I would like to remind all of you, because in the course of our functioning, there are things which you may like to question, but that is also bound by the party discipline. I'll come back one by one. I'll take a little time because we need to brief one another properly so that we don't go wrong in our functioning. For the primary members, any person subscribing to the ideology and principle of the party, you need to subscribe to the principle and ideology of the party. And what this party ideology and principle stands? Our party ideology and principle stands on the peaceful, honorable solution on the protracted Naga political issue, apart from other developmental activities that we used to take along with us during our government. So that is one of the primary objectives. So that ideology has to be infused, imprinted in your working day-to-day life and in your mind. And also, we must take it to the people, infuse them with our ideology so that money and muscle politics does not work in our system. What comes first is our ideology and our principle. Now, in the party discipline, there is an inner party democracy in the Article 14 of the Constitution. I wish to interpret this one, that when we say inner party democracy, we have the central office bearers, sometimes we have a meeting, sometimes we'll have a CEC meeting, then at times we'll have a core committee meeting, elders council meeting, the frontal cells. On all those meetings, every members are entitled to express their views and opinions. That is called inner party democracy. But whatever the party majority decides, none of us, we are not supposed to speak against that decision outside the corridor of that meeting. That is called inner party democracy. If you start going against the party's decision through your writings, through your utterances, apart from the party meeting hall, that will attract anti-party activities, which will be examined by the disciplinary action committee, and that will attract suspensions, expulsions, or keeping your membership in abeyance. So these are things that one must understand well. We journey together in this party. Friends, we have chosen the theme, the motto of the party. You have taken pledge just now. This was written during the UFN time in 1968. Our party first initially was called Democratic Party Nagaland, then later on changed into United Front Nagaland. After that, we changed into United Democratic Front, UDF. Then after that, Naga Nationalist Democratic Party, NNDP. Then after that again, Nagaland People's Council. Then after that, Nagaland People's Front. Then again, under the leadership of our Honourable CM, who is now the incumbent president of this party, Dr. Nipiryu, we have changed it into Naga People's Front. So 7 times we have changed as far as our nomenclature is concerned, but we have not changed the color of our flag. You will always find the color of the flag. The blue will be always up. The middle is the white. The red color is at the bottom. Then you will find the Morga symbol, our cock symbol. The motto, below that you will find Fede non armis. It's a Latin catchword meaning by faith, not by arms. That is the motto our pioneers have chosen. It's a very attractive motto they have chosen because this party, although changed for the 7 times, but the color of the flag remains, the motto remains, the symbol remains. It's only adapting to the changing times. To suit the changing times, the nomenclature kept changing for the 7th time. The last time that we have changed is to cover the whole Naga areas. We have now started using Naga People's Front. For the Election Commission of India, they have issued one circular that no animal will be given to a political party as a symbol from now onwards. We started challenging because we have been given cock symbol. So that circular issued after our party was duly registered and recognized on the 29th of November 1963, as Uncle Puzazo has mentioned. And therefore, our case should not be affected. And we fought. Because of us, many got benefited, like Ahom Gana Parishad, they have the elephant symbol. Bahujan Samaj Party in UP, Mayawati Party has a elephant also. Like that, some animals, because of us, they were also sheltered, guarded, protected. So now, if you register a new party, that animal symbol, because of the animal, environmental and animal activists, it is no more given to a political party. It is too precious for us, dear party men and women. We must collectively guard this symbol as well as this party. Come back to the community. Election Commission also said no more in a community name. So therefore, ours, luckily we have changed prior to that notification. So we are using Naga People's Front. I feel proud when the election results are announced in the TV screen, especially national news. Naga People's Front, NPF winning 2, 3, 4, 10, like that, no? Because of the word Naga, it is mentioned in national media. Who are these people? Like that, no? So that itself makes me so excited. Such is this party. So be proud of this party, a proud owner of this party, and we will march on together. Friends, now, if you see how this party has taken consistent stand on the political issue, our stand from the day one is very clear on the Naga political issue. The motto itself says, Fede non armis. We believe in by faith, not through arms. So our party has been supporting the Naga cause, that the Naga issue has to be settled through peaceful means, not through armed conflict. This is the belief and the philosophy and the ideology of this party. Therefore, this motto, as our elders have chosen, the one that I was mentioning, the oath that you have taken, I forgot to tell you, this was adopted during the UFN time. Uncle Ekivajosa was the president that time. I have this record, my report, Secretary General's report, which was not given to you on that day. All photos of the presidents are here. You will find you have produced so far 7 chief ministers, this party. You have sent this much people in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And there are some pictures, latest pictures. So these important documents are all here. Please keep it properly for your record at home, and it will help you in facing the public as and when you are asked to speak on behalf of the party. And you will find the most important picture, including Uncle A. Kivichusa. This is the 12 members who won in 1964 under the nomenclature of Democratic People's Nagaland. And their endeavor was they will bring the Naga undergrounds, Naga freedom fighters, and the government of India under one negotiating table. They were working hard for a ceasefire. And when they achieved that ceasefire, it was signed. It was actually, everything was, the ceasefire in 1964 was actually formalized. It was properly done by May. But it was officially declared only on the 6th of September 1964. So after the ceasefire was signed between the Naga freedom fighters and the government of India, our 12 elected members all standing and seated here. This is the picture collected when Mr. Chubadamjen was the Secretary General of this party. They all credit goes to him. He has met all of them, those who were alive at that point of time, collected this picture. And they resigned in block, 12 of them, saying that we have achieved what we intended. We are not here for power. We are not here for ministership. We are not here for any facility, but the formation of this party itself is to bring peace to our land and to bring the Naga undergrounds, Naga freedom fighters, and the government of India to a negotiating table. So when the ceasefire was signed, they resigned in block. This is the sacrifice our party has done from the beginning, from the formative stage of this party. In 1998, again, there was a call by the Naga civil society that all political parties should refrain from participating in the assembly election because the second ceasefire was signed again in 1997 between the government of India and the NSCNI. So our party decided, if that is the wishes of the people, why should we contest? Why should we look for facilities? So our party did not contest, and that is the second instance amongst many how this party have sacrificed for this cause. Therefore, I would say that our stand on the Naga political issue is consistent. Now, today, I would like to announce and tell all of you that our party is ready to step down any moment, anytime, if an honorable solution to the Naga political issue is arrived at. This is the stand of this party, and a stand of the party should be reflected to the government. A political party entities should always have our own independent view. And therefore, this is the stand of the party. We will step down if an honorable solution to the Naga political issue is arrived at. Meaning to say that we will not stand on the way. We will not be a stumbling block. Our party has done in the past, and we will do so even in the near future. So therefore, our party men and women should know this. It is also interesting for you all to know, how this, now I'll come back to the cock symbol. For Nagas, it's a very significant animal. When the dawn of the day comes, the cock will crow and then we'll wake up. This is actually the cock is a clock for the Naga people. And therefore, it has a lot of meaning. Even in America, do you know that when they were trying to select the national animal, there was a contest between the eagle and the cock, the rooster. Unfortunately, rooster lost, it seems, by only 2 votes. Otherwise, not only Nagas, but people in America who are 300 years ahead of us in terms of civilizations admires the cock. They love cock. They love the rooster. So this is the beauty of our symbol. And you would wish to know, it'll be interesting for you to know that many of the veterans, what Uncle H. Chupa Chang has said, he's also ex-Home Minister. Many. He's also one who has joined this party, not only this time, but from before. That's what he was trying to tell us. Except 1 or 2 could be, I don't remember. All the veterans have taken rest at one point of time in this party. Or let us say has ventured out their dreams from this party, including Dr. S.C. Jamil, who was the Deputy Chief Minister during the UDF time when Uncle Visual was the Chief Minister. So every veterans at one point of their journey have taken rest in this party. This party has given them shelter. And therefore, it is the duty of each and every veterans, including the youngsters, to respect this party. And also to lift up the Naga people. Because at certain point of time, all of them have been given the privilege. So this is how this party have come all the way thus far. Party workers, our party is such that we keep close proximity between the elected members and the party workers. The party functionaries should know the programs and policies of the government. And how do we do that? In the NPF functioning, even in the past, we used to have political interaction with the elected members who are especially holding responsible post portfolios in the government and the office bearers. So that whatever they are doing, party workers should be in the know. They should know. Party functionaries should be well conversant, well versed with the functioning, the programs and policies of the government. And we will do so. With this new team, we will ensure that there should be a strict coordination, cohesion between the elected members that are holding a responsible post and the party functionaries. So that as and when it is necessary for us to defend their programs and policies, the government policies, it is also our duty to defend the government as a party functionaries. You cannot say that what your government is doing, you cannot say, I don't know. You are a responsible man. You are a responsible leader of the party. And therefore, you are supposed to know what government is doing. So also, if you remain loyal, hardworking in the party, at certain point of time, on certain occasion, you will be also rewarded. Such is the party functioning. So therefore, we will streamline all this and we will take the party forward. It's a big family now. Now, I would urge upon all of us that there should be no groupism. It should be only one, although we have converged in one group under one platform. It will take little time for us to know each other, maybe personally, but once you are convinced of the ideology and philosophy, it's very simple. We can easily work together. It's very simple. So therefore, we all will work hard, especially to the youth and to the women. I would like to appeal, request, urge these two wings, the women and the youth. You are the backbone of the party. In all the functioning, government functioning, the party functioning. And therefore, as your Secretary General, I would like to warn all of you that there should be no differences amongst the youth and the women. There should be a proper working system. We will place system in place. Unless there is a strong understanding between the youth union, youth workers, women workers, within the hierarchy of the functionaries of youth and women, it will be difficult for us. So therefore, major role of activating the party activities will be taken up by the youth and women. The central office bearers will be divided into various assignments, but every day, every now and then, youth and women will be called upon in action. And therefore, you are asked, requested to keep the house in order so that we will be able to deliver goods to our people who are expecting a very high expectation on us, on our coming together. Now, this office, we have a new office now, Secretariat Road, and therefore tomorrow, from tomorrow with effect from 1st of November, we will shift to the new office, the central office. This office will keep it for the Kohima division, and some of the central office, 1-2 rooms for them to come and have smaller discussions as and when they cannot reach to the office, the central office. Like that, we will rearrange the functioning. So that is also one information I would like to inform all of you. Now, the last point which I would like to tell all of us is I don't want to lecture you for long. There are so many things to talk. If I tell you everything today, some of the points you will forget. So as we go on together, we will try to educate one another. There are so many things we can learn from you so that we can leave the party together. On the Naga political issue, as I said, the top priority of this party is for a solution. That is one thing I would like to remind you once again. And also, the integration of the Naga homeland is one of the aims and objectives which is already in the constitution itself. So these are few things we must understand as we go on. This party, if you can give time, there are lots of work. Party will assign you with so many things. But if you don't have time, then you will be forgotten. That every one of you must know this. What is in demand from this party is your time. And therefore, if you cannot give time, you cannot blame the central office for not giving you any assignments. Or your activities will be judged after giving you assignments. So we will activate everything and ensure that the hope and expectation of the Naga people is being lifted up once again. We will work hand in hand. And I would like to appeal all of you for your kind cooperation to me and our Honorable President so that we will be able to serve our people in the right earnest. With these few words, let me conclude by saying, which I keep saying, that a ship in harbor is safe, but it is not what it is meant for. Thank you and Kugnali.